Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we are talking about the rights of buyer, especially in the context that when a buyer can return the goods and terminate the contract. So one thing is that there is a termination of contract after making a trading contract, termination of contract with the willingness of buyer and seller. So that is called ikala. With mutual willingness, they can terminate the contract, they can rescind the contract. There are some other matters and which we call khayars, or we call options. There are some options available for termination of contract, and option number one is known as khayar shart. Now this option you have to insert in the contract, and fixing some time period that within that time period either buyer or seller can terminate the contract. So this is khayar shart, has to be inserted in the contract. Then there is a khayar royat. So if a contract is made without inspection of goods by the buyer, and when goods are coming to the buyer and buyer inspect the goods, and if he is not satisfied, he can terminate the contract. Then there is khayar ab. If something is sold to a buyer and later on it is discovered that these goods have a defect and they are not working as they were expected because of that defect, so buyer has the option to terminate the contract. Then there is a khayar wasf. Wasf means feature, additional feature, specific feature which has been told to you while selling the goods. For example, when a car is sold and it was said that it is a automatic transmission, electric transmission or whatever, but actually it turns out to be a manual transmission. Or for example, they say you buy this mobile and the battery time is 40 hours talk time and things like that they are claiming. But when you are getting the items and you are checking that feature of the product, that wasf of the product, so it's not working. So you have the right to return the goods. Finally, there is a khayar ghaban. Now, ghaban means if someone is taking the wealth of other unduly, right? So khayar ghaban means if a seller is selling the goods to the buyer at a price which is much higher than the market price, so buyer has the option to return the goods and claim back his money. Thank you very much. Wallahu alam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.